Hi, Caitlin. This is Christina. This is a video I was mentioned about in the group, showing you some suggestions on how to improve your online presence. I did a little bit of research, so I'm just going to go ahead and dive right in. So, as we know, any consumer, if they're looking for a product or a service, they go to Google and they type in a keyword within that search bar there, right? And for example, your future consumer is going to be typing in interior design, San Francisco Bay Area. Now, when we see a location at the end of that, that tells us that that is a buyer intent keyword. That's a local consumer looking for a local business to get service done right away. And this section right here is really important within the Google search results here. This is the Google Map Pack. Now, these are your top 3 competitors in your area, and essentially because they are the most visible, they get the most clicks, of course, leading to new clients overall for being in this top position here. And it's really important to be listed in that top position because you do essentially get the most visibility for new customers or potential customers, right? And if the consumers don't see you, they typically won't look any further from here for a company to contact because they need the service done right away and they call whoever's convenient, right? So that's why this position right here, they do get the most outreach overall. Now, this section right here is what we call organic listings. These are websites that have Google's requirement of 1,500 to 2,000 words of content on their homepage. And what drives the content are the keywords within it. So as we see here, like design, interior design, San Francisco Bay Area within the title, right? So Google sees those keywords and they index the site accordingly. So they kind of, Google kind of considers these sites preferred websites, right? Because they have those keywords within it. Now, what's really important is, again, to get that content on your homepage and make sure you have more content. The more content, the better, really, than your competitors, because Google bots, they crawl websites 24/7, and they essentially, more content that you have, they stay on your site longer, and then you get indexed for more keywords, such as additional services, service areas. So that really helps broaden your customer outreach. Now, I just wanted to check briefly to see where you are at within the Google business listings here for your local area. Okay, and I'm not finding it. I'm already at the end of the first page. And let me just, and I didn't see within the organics as well. And ideally, you do want to be on the first page because 98% of consumers do not go past the first page when looking for a company to contact. Now, when I did a search of your company name, your website came up, so that's perfect. And your Pinterest account, that's exactly what you want, right? All of your kind of directories as far as your social media platforms, any of your contact links, right? Want to be on there, of course. But I did notice that your Google business profile is not listed, and that's what would be kind of shown right here, right? As we've seen here, okay? Like if you click on it, you would see, right, your portfolio photos, branded photos, and contact information. Now, since I didn't see one, I would definitely recommend to create one. Now, again, this will enhance your visibility, so you're able to come up within that Google or that Google Map Pack, right? And if you don't want to have your home address, if you don't have a brick and mortar, you can have that your address is not visible, right? You're just a service-based business. And then just make sure you list your phone number, email, website. That's essentially what we call citations. And what will really help enhance your ranking would be to get your citation listed to as many directories as possible, such as like Yelp, Yellow Pages, and Super Pages, right? Make sure your description is 750 characters. Get some reviews on there. Make sure you're responding to them. And then also get some photos on there that like branded photos or portfolio photos. Make sure those photos are geotagged to your area. Okay, so that'll really help get your ranking kind of within this area pretty quickly. Okay. Now let's take a look at your website here. Now overall, beautiful website, beautiful quality photos. I love your photo. That's great. Okay, let me just look through here. Okay, just wanted to see what services and things. Okay. All right. So the one main thing that I would suggest that is really important, again, like I touched base on earlier, would be to get the content on there, right? That 1,500 to 2,000 words and get a buyer intent on there. So like interior design, San Francisco Bay Area, right? Have that 13, 15 times in your site. So that'll help rank, get your organic listings, or get within the organic listings, excuse me. And then also too, do the same for your service pages, get the content, get keywords according to the services. And then I would also recommend, I don't know if you service other areas, because I have a lot of clients that have broad service areas, because I know you want to focus also on doing a lot of online work, which of course you can do that anywhere. But if you're looking for like interior design, like residential, obviously commercial as well, for local consumers that are outside of your main area, I would do a service area back page and then have like your higher populated cities, separate pages as well, content, and then the keywords as well. And that'll really help, again, broaden your customer outreach. So you come up within the search results for people looking for interior design in their area, right? And then let me see, just right here. Oh, and then also too, I would break up residential and commercial interior design. I would have separate pages on those as well. Okay, with the content and keywords. So again, getting all these back pages and content and the keywords, that really helps get you into more search results, right? And that's what you want. You want your website to work for you, so you get more visibility. Now, this right here, this is a paid program I pay for every month. It helps me with my website audits and my research. And it shows me, again, the behind the scenes of your website, how it's working for you. Now, this is showing me right here, you're not getting any traffic from your site, okay? And you don't have any keywords or the buyer intent keywords we talked about, right? So getting those on there will really help improve your online presence. Now, taking a look at one of your competitors in your area. As you can see here, this is the behind the scenes data of what's going on to her website. And look at the amount of traffic she's getting every month, okay? And I don't know what her closing rate is, but let's just say 20%. So 20% of that is essentially new clients for her every month. Now, taking a look at the keywords she has on her site, as you can see here, right? Bay Area interior designs, interior designer Bay Area, different variation. But 500 people are searching for that keyword every month, and she's in the top position. So she's essentially getting the majority of those people looking for that type of service, right? They're going to be reaching out to her because she's in that top position. So definitely get either one of those keywords on your homepage, and that'll really help improve your ranking within the organics and the Google business listings as well, because they coincide. Now, let me just show you here. I know you do 3D renderings, and of course, that's more of like, you don't necessarily need to focus on just your local area. You can do those nationwide, right? Ideally, I would recommend having a buyer intent keyword for your local area, to get those local consumers, but then also to have it to where it's more of a national term as well. So, for example, interior rendering, right? And then you can add San Francisco Bay Area. So a combination of the two would help improve your ranking for both keywords, interior rendering, and then in addition to the San Francisco Bay Area, right? And that's a really high volume keyword right there. And this number is pretty, it's not low, but it's kind of like lower end, I guess. And that shows me that would be pretty easy to rank for. And this one as well. Okay. So I'd recommend either one, get one of those keywords on your site for the 3D rendering services that you do. Okay. Now, overall, I just want to show you some suggestions on things you can do to improve your online presence. I hope you found this video helpful. Have a good evening. Take care.